My name is Madhu. I'm one of the co-founders of D1 Scaling, and we've generated over $10 million for our clients. In today's video, I'm going to break down 5 changes that we made to our client's VSL that doubled his call booked rate, which actually allowed him to scale from 40K a month to 80K a month. So Orlando here is one of our clients, and for context, he coaches other sales reps on how to get more commissions and land better offers. Now here are the 5 changes that we made. All right, so this was his old VSL, and this is his new VSL. Now, to start with, the first thing that we made was a change to his headline. This was way too fucking big. Now, if you think about it, a lot of the people are coming from cold traffic, such as paid ads or something like that, and not organically. So we made a big focus to simplify this massively, because a lot of people are just going to bounce as soon as they read a lot of text like this, and just not going to take it in. So we made it, instead of I will help work with you one-on-one to master high-ticket closing, get company referrals, blah, blah, blah. Simply, I help you master closing and land 20K per month roles. Now this increased our opt-in rate by 1%, just this alone. Now the next few changes we made was to the actual VSL itself. Now the framework is pretty similar to a lot of the other YouTube videos that you might have seen. So I'm not going to go ahead and ramble about the structure because it's pretty 80-20 on that one, okay? But the main thing we made in terms to change his VSL, and this increased our opt-in rate by another 1%, which was at the start of the VSL, you hit them with proof straight away. So you say a one-liner about what you do, and then it's proof, testimonials. You explain the unique mechanism of how you're going to help the prospect. And then right at the end, before you land your call to action, you go proof, call to action to book a call. Now this eliminates any fear that a prospect may have on whether this is a scam or whether this works, because it's a huge thing that you see in the online info space. Now I'll give you a little bit of sauce, all right? So another thing that we did, and this only increased opt-in rate by a little bit, it wasn't a huge needle mover, was we embedded the video using a tool called Vitalytics. Now, the cool thing with Vitalytics is this is actually an 8-minute video. This is actually an 8-minute video, but at the start of it, it will speed up rapidly, which makes them think that it's actually like a 3-minute video. And then in the middle, the bar slows down and it keeps them more engaged. So if I show you, it'll look something like this from the start. So it's shooting off rapid. And then it starts to slow down a little bit, and it'll slow down heaps in the middle. And this has kept them on. It's improved the retention of the video a lot, okay? Opt-in rate, not as much, but that's a little bit of sauce for you. Now, the other change that we made to his VSL was, you'll see this in a lot of info spaces where they'll have the VSL and the calendar straight under. This can be pretty intimidating. You're revealing your cards that this is clearly a VSL and you just want them to book a call in. So what we did instead was we used a survey form. You can find some Go High Level where they fill out their information. And then after they fill out the information, you then give them the option to book a call on the calendar. So they first show the survey information and then you give them the option. This helped huge in getting a lot of, one, increasing booked calls, and 2, increasing the qualified leads per booked call, because you wouldn't getting numpties booking your call straight away. You'd get people that have actually filled out the form. It increases the resistance a little bit and you get a bit more qualified leads booking calls with you. Now the 4th change we made to his VSL was he would had a bit of context under his VSL before, and then a bit of case studies. First thing we did was we made sure the proof is right under the calendar in the survey form. So the first thing we want to hit them with is proof, because most people they don't really give a shit about who you are. They give a shit about whether this is going to work or not. So the first thing we did was put the proof under it. Then we increased the proof and the amount of testimonials like crazy. We almost doubled the amount. Well, this increased booking rate, but what it significantly increased was our close rate. We're getting far less fear objections on our call, which is exactly what we want by embedding on this proof. Now the 5th thing that we did to not increase our booking rate, but it increased our close rate and amount of cash collected per sale, was after someone books a call, you retarget them with meta ads that are specifically showing them these testimonials, and you just hammer them with it before the call. This was another thing that significantly decreased the amount of objections that we're having at price drop, and also increased the amount of cash collected that we were getting per sales. This one is extremely important if you're running traffic from paid ads, because people trust you less and they usually have less touch points. Organically, slightly different, you can get away with it, but if you're running paid ads, this is an absolute must. But yeah, look, that's basically it. Bit of free sauce for you guys. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe. We're gonna be dropping more content about things we've done for our clients in the future. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below.